Hello, HMS followers. Hey, it's Kristen here for another What's in the Box Wednesday, and this time it's actually Wednesday. Anyway, this is number 16. I know for sure this week. I'm feeling a little bit better about things. It's just been the last few have been trying, but my car is doing better. There's nothing like, having your transportation, right? We all need that. And we're here getting rid of more boxes. Check it out. So excited. Like I can see the end there on that one row. So wonderful. And I thought this was kind of interesting this morning. Um, I had my cup of tea and my, I get that yogi tea. I don't know if you're familiar with yogi tea or not, but they give you a little inspirational message with every little tea bag. And so I had to, like, I have probably 3 cups of tea. So I usually get an extra tea bag by the third cup. So anyway, my first little inspirational message I just want to share with you guys because it's pretty awesome. It's so fitting. It says, life is best lived by focusing on your goals and dancing through all other distractions. So, yeah, we got to just dance through the distractions, don't we? Focus on our goals. That's what I'm trying to do with all this liquidation and elimination. And if you're new, so this is what I've been doing for the last 5 years, is trying to liquidate my parents' home. They had a big house. All of their things do not fit into my small house, nor do they fit into my garage. I had to rent 2 storage units, and thankfully, with the help of Chrissy and her Uncle Fuzzy and her Aunt Betsy, um, we have it down to one huge storage unit. But that still doesn't include my garage, my basement, and I have an old home, so how a lot of the older homes that are over 100 years old, they have those hidden closets. They're like in the walls. Um, I have things stored in the walls, literally in the walls of my home as well. So it's still a lot. It is still overwhelming, but we're getting through it. I'm getting through it. And I'm so thankful that I have the followers that I do, the messages that I receive, all the comments that are so positive and so uplifting. So, anyway, here we go. On to box number 16. Wait, one more thing before we do box number 16. So, my other tea that I told you about, the message on that, it kind of it just kind of meshed with the first message about dancing through the distractions and focusing on our goals. It says relate to your greatness and not to your weakness. And see, I feel like a lot of times that's what happens, is that when we are overwhelmed and when there is so much on your plate, and it seems like one thing after another happens to you, that it's not in a very positive way. It kind of almost sets you back a few steps. You tend to focus on those weaknesses. You have to remember to that you have many, many more greatnesses and so much more to be thankful for. So, should focus on that as well. I'm thankful for each day and for each box we get through together, you and me. And anyway, I just had to share that real quick. Sorry, I don't want to rattle on. My partner, my guy partner, he tells me that's all I do. I have too many words. I speak too many words. So I'm going to try to stop doing that. I don't want to bore anybody and I don't want to confuse anyone. So here we go. Okay, y'all, this box was super heavy, so I just left it where it's at. Full of homemade VHS tapes. So remember back in the day when you actually taped things off of the TV on your VHS player? That's what all of these are. My mom loved things based on true stories. She loved anything about war. She loved the funniest kids videos, unsolved mysteries, anything about the mob. Here's one about Gotti back in 1997. So, as you know, these things will not be sellable. And I'm going to have to put these on the back burner because it's something I'll have to look through myself. So I have noticed I come across my grandma and grandpa's golden wedding anniversary back in 1989. So there's 3 of these in here. So I'll have to look through that if I can. But there weren't many movies that are sellable. These are the ones that I found that you know, I could probably put a price on. We went to this concert. I'm not a huge, you know, what's funny about Garth Brooks is that back in the late 1980s, I lived in Colorado. I went to the Colorado State Fair and I saw Garth when he wasn't even famous. Like, we were walking around and there was this guy standing next to a bunch of hay bales, and he was just singing songs with his guitar. And the next year he blew up, and got to go to one of his concerts in St. Louis. So I will say that at his peak, this guy was quite the performer. Amazing performance. So anyway, there's that. And Driving Miss Daisy, that's so good. Oh, Fried Green Tomatoes, that is an excellent one. Oh, Patrick Swayze, the guy. Some old, SNL. I remember getting this for Mom and Dad for Christmas one year. I love SNL, and so do they, or my mom did, very much so. So, anything about, history. She was a big history buff as well. But this is Kevin Costner, JFK. So anyway, there you have it. There's really not a heck of a lot going on in here to sell, but like I said, this will be on the back burner, and there's actually a dozen more of these that I just put out on a shelf. But this box, number 16, was jam-packed full. Okay, so there you have it, box number 16, full of VHS tapes, which, you know, back in 2016, I believe, they quit manufacturing VCRs. So, when we work at auction, it's always nice to find one that, in fact, if you tuned in to Chrissy and her mom Jerry's last Trash Talk Tuesday on our channel, you'll see that they found a VCR that someone just threw away. They had it, and it was a purchase in one of the lots, and they didn't want it, and so they put it on the trash table, to go into the landfill, the free table. So actually, they make really good sellers now because, I mean, I still have my VCR/DVD player, and I'm never going to get rid of it just for that reason. So, yeah, I'll be able to look through some of the mom and dad's homemade tapes and see if I should hang on to some of them or not, and go from there. So anyway, and don't forget to focus on your goals and dance through all the distractions. And if you get a chance, if you think that, somebody that has been overwhelmed with liquidating and going through loss or grief or anything like that, and this might help, seeing what, that they're not alone. I'm going through the same process here, and there are many, 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 many others out there like me. Um, share this video, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, and follow us, because we're on a journey here. It's not just all about, you know, grief, but it is about giving all of these things that we come across: new life, new energy, new homes. And also, I have to share some exciting news. Um, the Antique Mall, Chrissy's Antique Mall, that is located in Carlisle, Illinois. It's called Tenpin Antique Mall. Um, she now has launched an online store, so you can find the store and a lot of the items that you see from What's in the Box and our Trash Talk Tuesdays, possibly. Um, but you can find a lot of my items for sure on that online store. And what's really cool is that she just launched also a brand new YouTube channel for Tenpin Antique Mall. If you want to look that up, she'll take you on a stroll through some of the booths and some of the vendors and some of their wonderful, beautiful creations. So it's pretty exciting to be able to see, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more videos and post them here, since everything's online now, and I've got some new YouTube footage going on and a new channel happening. And so hopefully you'll all be interested and be able to pass along this information. And in fact, I do have one of her cards right here from the Antique Mall. I don't know if you could see it or not. But anyway, like I said, it's located in Carlisle, Illinois. You can look them up at www.tenpinantiquemall.com. That's all one word, TENPIN, antiquemall.com. So anyway, give it a look. I think you'll have fun. And I thank you again so much for coming along with me on my personal journey. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your week. Peace.